Oh, was that too fast?
Nope. I don't know where it's at. Can you guys tell me?
Record talk.
Record talk. Okay, so favorite record and why?
Oh, favorite record. I thought it was gonna be like we had to talk about our record. I was like.
I like how you didn't want to talk about your own record.
I love it. I
shit.
I don't know. Favorite record. Oh god. Okay, let me think really quick. Oh god, it's so hard. Oh, that's like not what I prepared for. I prepared for so many of them.
Just supposed to be random, so you're really not supposed to prepare for that.
Okay, let me think. I didn't want to say a lame one.
Well, don't say a lame one.
Oh.
Because then I'm going to laugh at you.
Shoot. Well, actually, I know what I'll go with. Because I remember I grew up with it. Like, my dad used to play it all the time. It was Elvis Costello's This Year's Model, right? Like, that's the one we listened to.
Yeah, that's one that has Pump It Up.
Yeah, Pump It Up and stuff like that. And so I definitely say that because every song on that is amazing. And, like, I remember when we were all living together, like, me and Peter and John occasionally would listen to that album, and we put it on. And then I remember I went through a phase where I was trying to learn all the bass parts because the bass parts are like insane, awesome. Like really insane. Like it kind of like I'd like try to teach them, and then my hands would all spaz out and stuff. And but yeah, and then my dad was really into that, so I remember like growing up and listening to it all the time. Pump It Up and what are the other things? Well, This Year's Girl. Yeah, that's a really, really good album.
So, welcome back to Badass Bands Vlog Live. Today we are here with Mars and the Massacre. Thanks for being here today, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks.
My first question, why the name Mars and the Massacre?
Mars, the name, that's a funny story. John, you want to take it off?
So Mars and the Massacre, it somewhat describes the music that we play. We thought it sounded cool, and we liked the alliteration, and...
we think it's, like, we play really hard and fast music, but at the same time, we like to, play the really spacey, out there kind of stuff, so I think, Mars and the Massacre kind of shows the different sides of our sound.
Yes. True. And also, I always say this, and I don't know if it was related to it or not, but at the time we were watching a lot of Cosmos with Carl Sagan, and we even like when the band started, we even sampled him a lot, and so it kind of was like fitting as well, I guess.
Yeah, we're really into space.
Yeah, and like and massacres.
Yeah, and massacres. My favorite one is the Valentine's Day Massacre.
That's messed up.
So then, I guess this kind of goes into it because you said it a little bit already. So when people ask you what you sound like, what do you tell them?
I usually say really loud rock and roll. But I usually say like psychedelic too, because we do have a lot of psychedelic sensibilities. We really like the Pink Floyd, Flaming Lips, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we like going crazy too. So I don't know. Like I always say, like like punk that goes into like psychedelic jams, kind of.
Psychedelic punk. Yes.
There we go. Yeah.
Acid punk.
Yeah, trip hop.
And how did all of you guys meet?
Well, we met. We were in another band before, but we trimmed a member and kept this one. We're all from Indiana, and they had been in the band for a couple of years, and then I was hired to be in that band. And
so Peter and I knew each other from high school. We went to different high schools, but we knew each other from high school. So
long time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So how long have you been Mars and the Massacre?
It's year and 6 months.
Yeah, about a year and a half now.
Really?
No days, hours. You don't complete.
We did have our first show in like September or something of 2012.
Well, I wouldn't call it our first.
Exactly.
I think our first real show was because like the first show that he's talking about was we didn't have any material.
We had a song that we had Night Crawlers and we had a couple songs, and then most of them were instrumental, and they were just kind of mental.
So our first actual song with that had songs that we still play now was we played a show in Indiana like Christmas of 2012. So
That's where we're from.
so so this Christmas it'll be like 2 years since our first show.
Yeah, this Christmas will be our winter will be our third annual Indiana winter extravaganza.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Right. So you guys, since I interviewed you guys last, I mean that was a year ago almost probably at this point.
Yeah, just about.
So adding another year into the LA scene, what are some good and bad things about the LA music scene for you guys?
We've really found a community with like you guys and with all these bands that we love, and it's been cool. I feel like we know a lot more people, and that's a lot more fun.
You know, honestly, I can't really think of a whole. I mean, I can't think of a bad thing off the top of my head. I mean, really, like this year's been nothing but good stuff. I mean, we've met a lot of amazing bands. We played with amazing bands. I think the community that we've been working with and playing with and hanging with has just been nothing but supportive. So I think it's just inspired us to, step up and get better and, just be all we can be.
Yeah. That's like, bro.
The army.
All right. So also this year, you guys were named LA Weekly's Best Live Band. So I have two questions that go with that.
Classic.
2 questions that go with that. The first one: have you seen any benefits from being named Best Live Band, LA Weekly?
Yeah, I think so. I think it makes it seem a little bit more legitimate. I don't know. They're just having that like reassurance or that people that don't know us at all. It definitely got our name out there a little more.
It only helps.
Yeah.
I mean, because I think once you get your first kind of like. It's almost like the equivalent of getting like a merit badge or something. You can like now we have.
And also, I think it definitely made us step up our game more because then we're like, oh
yeah,
we were.
Yeah. I think it definitely because now how we see it. Well, now how we see it, some people are gonna they're gonna see that LA Weekly's Best Live Band. They're gonna come see us. So now it's gonna be
the pressure's on.
Like in a way, like in a good way. Like I think it's making us like now we have to be like really good live.
Yeah.
And
under pressure.
I totally forgot what I was going to
say.
Classic. It's been cool, and just going to our friends' shows and everything, it's been nice meeting more people that we've never met before, and like, I saw you in that article, and it's just nice.
It was nice, and that was cool because LA Weekly came out to our show, and that was fun. Got some cool video and pictures.
Yeah, I mean it's nice to know that people are actually like taking notice. It like gives us a little bit of like validation, I guess, about that. You know.
Yeah. So how important is a live show for you guys? Like, do you actually plan out things that you're doing during your shows? Is everything random?
For me, the live show's like the most important thing in a band.
I think for all of us. I mean, that's what we really have fun, and we like recording and stuff, but like we try to get recording done, done and over with.
Yeah, that's work.
And then we like going on the road and playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's our favorite thing, just being on the road and meeting people, seeing things we've never seen
Melting
before.
a few faces here and there.
So the live show is like our most important thing, I think, for us.
Totally. And we plan the stuff out sometimes, we've done like a few like kind of gimmicky things. We don't like to call them gimmicks because we just think they're cool and we think they're fun. But like that kind of stuff. But a lot of it's like an idea and then we kind of like spontaneous within that idea.
It's good to have a little bit of spontaneity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just gotta let loose a little bit. Just gotta just roll around on the floor and it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll do the same
Yeah,
thing.
Ethan. This one's for Peter.
Peter?
This one's for me.
Ready? Big money, big money, big money.
Oh, again. Same one, right?
Yeah.
It's on record talk.
Yeah.
All right, Peter. I feel like this one's really hard for you.
Yeah. I really like music. I'd say probably the one band that I really nerd out on that I almost hate talking about them because then everybody else in the room is going like, oh shit, here we go.
Sigur Rós.
Is Sigur Rós. Sigur Rós is one of my all-time favorite bands. I'm drawn to to the amazing music and just the genuine awesomeness of them. But their first album it's called Agatus Byrjan. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It's Icelandic weird stuff. But that record is pretty important record to me. You know, it's really, I don't know. I get really nerdy, so but that would definitely be one of my all-time favorite records for sure.
Tone it down for us, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of a buzzkill.
That was a buzzkill. God. All right, Ethan, you want to spin for John?
Sure.
Let's not get record talk this time. Last song you danced to.
Okay. I have a guilty pleasure. I love Korean pop music, K-pop,
Oh.
and this
It's
band, this band 4 Minute. It's a girl group. It's the number 4.
Oh my
in
god.
Minute.
It's catchy.
That's great. So I was cleaning and dancing to that the other day.
Nice.
I'll send you a link.
I don't know if I feel like listening to 4 minutes, but okay.
Yeah.